Is mine bad? Is my audio bad?
It's real bad.
Oh no. All right.
Oh,
Okay. All right. All right. I think we're good. And we're off. Oh, good lord.
20,000 damn people.
What up? If anybody's watching, they already know it's
Oh man, here we go.
Yep.
Bro, I went to
Moment
the
of
cigar
silence.
shop today. Look, I got some little mini cigars.
Oh, dude, Romeo and Julieta? Those are mine. Okay. Not that I would know. Brixton Family Farm. Small town fields. Big town fields. Yeah, that's it. Go check them out up in Dakota, Minnesota. Stuff is money. It's right up there. We got a guy on here outside of me and Doobie that can testify to the quality of the Brixton Family Farms. And also, tonight's shots brought to you by Cleveland Whiskey. Let me say more. It's out of Cleveland, Ohio. Probably the best whiskey ever made, strictly for that reason. If it's available in one of your states, go get you a bottle. Especially the wheat penny. Money. Lastly, Meet Again. Not lastly, we got one more after this. Meet Again Inc. out of Massachusetts. Awesome New England style vibes. Sausages, lamb, chicken, turkey. I mean, anything you can possibly think of. I like that you can get prosciutto, bruschetta, peppercorn, all the good stuff up there. All the mob style boss sandwiches and quality of meats. $25 nationwide shipping. Go check them out. Meet Again Inc. And last one, we don't have anything graphic, but Willow Season right here. Money. You know, Doobie. I mean, dude, this is how good. That's how much I like this stuff, man. Just, it's like candy. Seriously, I have so much missing.
Rub, man.
I have so much missing, and I've only done one cook with it because I just walk by, I'll put it in my palm and just smash it. It's so good.
Okay.
So, how was the week, man? You got suns out, guns out. I see in New Mexico.
Yeah, man, it's a hot one today.
You know,
I might retreat back to the air conditioner in a minute, but I would come out here and try those cigars out for a minute. And have a sip of this Elijah Craig with the cigar, you know?
I like how it's hot as hell, and you went with color black as your option today. Like, so, commend you on the color choice on that one, sir. That was well played.
Man. Johnny Cash has a song about men who wear black, man. You know?
Yeah. Hey, all I know is that if you wear those suns, you don't ever take them shades off because the sun never sets on a badass. I mean, just saying.
Facts.
Bang.
Nah, I mean, I'm trying to get rid of my farmer's tan. Let's see, you can't really. It's going away slowly. There was a very distinct line, like right here. But then when I lost my car keys and I was out looking for them, I got rid of the farmer's tan.
So, moment of silence for the car keys to the Tahoe.
Oh, bro.
That's not moment.
It happens so bad.
Done. But they're still looking for them keys.
Hey, free rack of ribs, whoever finds them.
Bro, just that. I think you'd give up some dino ribs for something like that, man.
I probably would. I got dino ribs going tomorrow. I haven't had a chance to make a post yet, but it'll happen.
No, you got all night. That's what's beautiful about what you do. You got all night to figure it out. So while you sit out there and keep being hot. So, excited for tonight's show. Just dudes at the round table. You know, we got Nombre hanging out in here, and we got Grubs hanging out. We'll go ahead and get them on here in just a second. And then, you know, for some reason, Shaybo had a good enough time last week where he wants to keep coming on the show. So take that as a big fat win, too. So we got Shotgun Shaybo, and it's his birthday weekend. So we're going to celebrate with him, I guess. How about that?
Oh man.
Dynamite drop in, Doobie. I mean, you kind of left me hanging there, bud.
No, bro. I mean, I thought you were gonna keep going, man. Like usually
No,
you
I
have
thought
more
I
of
went
like
long
an
enough.
intro to go off of. I was waiting for. I thought it was like you were building up the momentum with a little bit of silence before you just dropped a bomb on us. But now you just left us all hanging. So
I felt like I was on a spaceship. I felt like I was on
bro, I'm going on a spaceship, bro.
Oh man, I'm starting to wonder if that was an actual Romeo and Julieta that you lit up right there, Doobie.
It was.
All right, man. I love you though, man. Thanks for hanging out here as always. I know it's hot down there, man. The struggle's real in the barbecue world, so glad. Hope let's have ourselves a good hour and a half here with everybody. Let's escape this wild place.
Let's do it.
And we're taking our friends with us.
Oh man, let's bring Grubs and Nombre on.
All right, let's bring Mr. Texas himself, Nombre. What's up, dude?
Gentlemen.
Hey, what are you drinking over there? Some Cleveland whiskey?
Grubacue.
In the house.
Grubacue, what do you drink? I know you ain't drinking no Cleveland whiskey. Samuel, Adam.
Well, I got the summer squeeze box when I was at work today.
Ooh.
And then, but good? I got a little. This is a little green apple that's pretty damn good.
Damn.
I got some grape. I got some grape that I should be sipping on also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, that stuff's the real deal.
It's fun.
Oh, man. I was sipping on some of that last week, Grubs, and it's like, you take a couple drinks and it's so smooth, it goes down like nothing, and then all of a sudden, like 2.5 hours go by, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, because it's still 100 proof, man. Regardless how it goes down, it's still 100 proof. Plus or minus 3, because the way that works is you got to have exact temperatures of 65 degrees Fahrenheit, blah, blah, blah. But I ain't got it like that. So there's a plus and minus there. But, that's where all good things have a little plus, a little minus, Yeah,
like women. That's right.
Yeah.
It gets me. I'm going to tell y'all this. And I've been is the motherfucker going to sit there and go like this? Oh, yeah, that's like, I don't see how anybody in the damn world, and I can tell nothing and nobody.
No.
You know how you do it? You know how you test it? You take the damn top off.
That's what I say. Take her
down.
Yeah,
that's not 100 proof, and that's how you know right then,
Hey, if it lights on
with the bubbles and stuff, that's bullshit.
If you light it on fire and the flames ain't orange, then who gives a shit? That's
yeah. It don't freeze in the freezer. That's for damn sure,
No. Now I've had some 200, 190 before, and I've shook that, and there was virtually no bubbles. So that's kind of an obvious tell. But
that stuff, that'll light you up, man. But I've had people request that to get it right off the top before it's, tempered down. And personally, I don't know how anybody want to drink that shit, man, to be honest with you.
Maybe they're using it to run their race car or something, man. Who knows?
No, they drinking it. And I don't know. I like to enjoy it and sip it. I ain't trying to go comatose or have some kind of, alcohol episode because I'm drinking shit. 90% alcohol, basically, shit.
Right. Speaking of moonshine, this guy's had some of the home brew here, and he wants to know why Andrews Farms isn't a sponsor. Well, give me about 50 pounds off your rye field out there. we might be able to talk about that. Hey, times are tough. I'll take some weed.
Wheat or weed?
I was gonna say,
we can't farm that. We can't farm that up here. But I told him he should look into it. It's probably a lucrative thing. Then of course we got the other T hanging out, Big Tone from This Grill Life. Man, he's just blowing up on Twitter. He's over I think he's closing in on 17K now over there, man. He's doing it.
Yeah, man, he's blowing up fast.
He's kicking it.
And he said he'll never come on the show. Never.
What y'all got going on?
What do we got going on?
Yeah, I ain't visited with y'all in a damn month or so,
I know we thought you just big timed this, man. We thought you just went on to bigger and better things.
No, man. I'm busy with a damn ugly stripper, dude. I'm straight up. It's like, I'm gonna tell you, I took on this deal this week. I'm doing tomorrow where I'm feeding all the first responders in Fannin County. And I ain't never cooked 16 butts by my damn self in the first place, much less broke them down. That shit killed me tearing that shit up by my hands yesterday. 6 hours on them damn butts. And it was,
dude. You had them
I mean, pork butt. Sorry.
Yeah. Whoops.
No, I'm good. I'm good about 10 butts, before I get all crunked up and shit. But that 16 butts, that was a damn.
Oh, so you did
a lot of butt pulling,
Yeah, a lot of butt pulling and smacking and tearing and ripping.
Yeah. Just I do it by hand, though, man. I do it by hand, so
Willow's Seasonings, one of our sponsors on here for tonight. He says he now has thriller hands. Yeah.
Hey, talking about Willow, I got their mustard barbecue sauce in.
Is that what that is?
Man,
yeah. What was it
all
like? He said mine is like stuck in transit, so I'm like in a waiting. I'm in a holding pattern, so I'm sure it's off out of this. If it's anything like anything else of his, Grubs, man, we got
that one you showed though that you tasted in your hand. That make a good sausage.
Oh, dude, it's Memphis style.
That would make a great sausage, Grubs.
Yeah. It's sweet. It's heat. It's got that smoky profile to it. It's not too salty. It's got a lot of sugar in it, man. It's money. Dude, I'll do it again.
Rub. And that's like the perfect rib rub, in my opinion.
Right,
dude. I did a baby back rack in it a couple weeks ago.
Would be money on ribs too, but that Memphis is like, I don't know. I'd say it's somewhere in between sweet heat and sweet smoke, with a little bit of a twist.
Yeah.
It's got its own flavor.
I like their sweet heat, in my personal opinion, the best.
Yeah.
And then Memphis.
I'm a sweet heat kind of guy too. I want it, I want a bit sweet, but I want to finish with the hot and we'll start with the sweet, kind of deal. And I don't know what's going on with this. I'm doing these cooking classes coming up. I don't know if I told you guys. It's with a place called Cooking Obsession in Blue Ridge. And the first class I'm going to do is ribs, and I got to I do what I've done for years and years, but still, these people are paying money to sit across from you and bullshit with you while you cooking with them and stuff, So I'm all about trying different flavors than even what I got now, Yeah. But, it's going to be something. I don't know what to think about all of it. I'm sure that's the same people I'm doing the barbecue with tomorrow that I broke all them bust down shit. So we're going to serve up sandwiches, give them away to everybody in uniform. And then you can buy plates and all that money goes to kids who's lost their parents who are first responders.
Okay, let's go.
So it's going to be a good day, man. But it's all about that grubacue, man. That's another thing about doing my sandwich, because they said, well, we'll help you break them down. I said, well, what if y'all don't do it like I do it? Because I do my sandwiches, I like to be chunky. Okay. Even though I'm pulling it by hand, I want it to be chunky. And I want you to know you chewing on pork and shit when you got that in your hands, not just some kind of mushy,
you wanted to keep
shredded sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know that the people that would be doing it to help me would have the same respect for what I want to do, because it's a grubacue sandwich. It ain't Steve-O's sandwich over there breaking the bus down. So I said I just do it my damn self. It took me 6 hours yesterday, man. That shit kicked my ass. I ain't lying to you. I ain't never spent that much time breaking down, but I did everyone by hand just like I do grubacue, but I just never did 16 at a time. About kill me. Shit.
I tell you,
that's a good Speaking of Steve-O, if you're watching, we'll love to have you on the show, Steve-O, if you're watching.
But no, you really find out how much time goes in when you do more than one butt, and you have to if you do 3 or 4 big items at once, and you find out what these guys do on a day-to-day basis.
I know.
So you're talking about doing 10. Dude, there's some poor bastard doing that every single day.
I know, and people complain about paying for a damn pork sandwich at the barbecue shop, and damn, go cook your damn self then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what some
people go throw something on your pellet grill.
Yeah. Well, I say it's all the arthritis up in here, It's like, ugh.
I feel like when a lot of people talk crap about the price of barbecue, it's some of those hardcore. I can cook better than anybody on my pellet grill at home. And pellet grills put out great barbecue. And in some cases, depending on where you're at, you might be able to cook a lot better barbecue than some places that you can go buy barbecue at. But I feel like when you got somebody, I have people that tell me all the time, $15 for a brisket sandwich. I'm putting next to a half a pound of chopped beef brisket on there, and it's prime beef every time, you know. And I'm up all night Friday, up all day Saturday selling it, and then, you know, I got to keep going the next day.
I know.
It's like it's a labor of love, and even selling a brisket sandwich for $15, you ain't making a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, people are like, "Oh, that pays for the whole brisket." Yeah, sure. A brisket, and I tell people all the time, is like, brisket might be $3.50 a pound. By the time you trim it and cook it, you end up paying like $7 a pound, $8
I
a
charge
pound.
straight
You
up,
only
man.
get
I
so
tell
much.
I call him right now. Dude just called me the other day, messaged me, coming up from Sarasota, saw the show. Hey, bros, we got a cabin, blah, blah, blah. Can you cook us a brisket? I said, sure. You know what a brisket costs? Well, no, I said, they're about a decent brisket, $60 to $90, period. I said, and you're going to pay 3 times whatever it costs. He said, okay. So I'm going to go buy the brisket for whatever I can buy, just a brisket at the damn store. It ain't going to be prime because I live in Blairsville, Georgia. You ain't fitting to get one up here in a couple of days' time. But if you still cook a choice brisket right, man, and it's trimmed right.
Yeah, you got to put a little bit
No,
more
I'm down with it. And I ain't bad. I ain't mad at charging him $180. You know, he's going to pay the bill. So that's the way it is, man. And when he picks it up for me on Wednesday morning, Wednesday at noon, it'll still be hot and steaming. He'll be able to go and wrap it and slice it right there and just let the jiggle wiggle and do your thing, man, you know?
Oh, yeah. I've noticed with barbecue, like, it helps to get prime and nicer cuts and all that stuff, but it's not necessary. You know, it just takes away a little bit of margin for error, you know, like.
I think so too. And I can cook it shorter. I can cook a prime shorter than a choice.
It renders down a little bit better. And it cooks a little more even too. Sometimes with the choice, the point's gonna cook a lot faster than the flat will.
Right, but you can wrap that in foil. You know, you can wrap that in foil on a choice. Just cover that tip of that. Yeah. You know, so it don't get all burned up on the end. You know.
Yeah, just cover the tip, baby.
Just the tip. Just see how it feels.
and I'm in Georgia cooking barbecue like that.
No, hey, Nombre, I got a question for you, and I have a feeling you're going to know the answer. My local Walmart has been selling carne picada, and I have no idea what it is, but they got that shit looked like mincemeat, man. Like, it's like, do you know what that is?
It's ground beef, carne picada.
What is it?
Carne picada, just ground beef. It's with seasoning, and we normally cook it with potatoes, and
it looked like it wasn't even seasoned. It was
ground beef.
It was like super small pieces of chunks of meat.
It's ground beef, really small. You know, when you ground meat, it comes like little tubings. I guess it's just really cut up real fine. Taco meat. Taco meat. That's why I'm worried about when we talked earlier on the phone. You said, "Hey, I found tripa." Oh, I was like, man, hopefully you found tripa and not tripe, which is the stomach lining of the cow.
I think I got. It must have been the stomach, because the stomach lining's white, right?
Great, solid white. Was it like little fuzzy? Look, can you see?
I don't know. It was in like a plastic brick, like vacuum sealed and stuff, and it looked like about the size of like an actual brick, and it was just solid white. It looked like lard almost.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were describing cocaine, but okay. Sorry.
Oh man. So real quick, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, Tony's been keeping something from all of us, and I think it's about time he made his announcement.
Oh no.
Yeah, put him on the spot.
I was going to do it. I had it planned for next week, but yeah. Me and Miss Tina have been selected by Swift Meats to go to a couple football games this year for the Swift Gating campaign, where we're going to be cooking at the tailgate for South Carolina University as they host Georgia State. And Dude Network's going to the NFL, boys. Let's go. Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints. We're going to be in the tailgate down there in Charlotte. Me and Miss Tina are going to be throwing down some grubacue down there to the rabid Panthers fans, because you know they're going to need a good meal now that they got Baker Mayfield's quarterback. Whoops.
Go Saints, man. Hey, you make it in New Orleans, who dat, baby, all day long for me. You know, that's how
I'm probably gonna cater to the home crowd. You know, this is a marketing opportunity. But yeah, the Dude Network's going to the NFL, boys.
Yeah, a few more tricks up his sleeve. I'll let him save for next week. But all the more reason to tune in to next week.
I don't even know what
cool stuff on.
I don't even know what those are, Doobie.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, the Cletus smokers. Rock anyone, right?
Yeah. And they're paying for us to have a meetup. Yeah.
Tina's loving hers though, man. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's versatile as hell, and that's badass right there. I mean, because I do pellet grill, I do reverse flow off, but I got to kettle all the egg and all that shit. So, but
dude,
they all have their purpose, and you put that together like that, I bet you they cook a nice little piglin, you know, up on there overnight long, and just set and forget it, basically, where you can get some sleep and shit, and get up in the morning and be ready. You know, I mean,
dude, I'm telling you, man, like for what I do my barbecue, I would totally monitor my fire till like 2-3 in the morning till I got tired. And then I would just go to bed and hit the set it and forget it, like you said, you know.
Well, yeah, my reverse flow, like them, you just can't. I can't do it, man. I ain't found a system yet to make it work like that because it's so big, you know, and it has a lot of metal to heat. And that's why I put pans of water in it. I ain't trying to get no moisture. I'm trying to regulate the temperature to keep it the same temperature longer because it's such a huge freaking cabinet to heat up. But once it hits there, man, but it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there in the first damn place before it even starts to level out any, you know. But these other ones, man, my ugly drum smoker, I'm going to do that dude's brisket on it. That's coming up. I got to do Tuesday night. I'm going to put it on at 10 o'clock with a basket full of lump charcoal. And I'm going to set it just like I said it, so it runs about 225. It might get up to 250 while I'm sleeping, but it'll run all night long, at least 10 hours like that. Then I'll get up and probe and see where we at. If I got to kick it up or do whatever I got to do, I'll work with the fire then. And I'm going to finish. I told that guy he can pick it up by noon on Wednesday. So I ain't bullshit. And I ain't never cooked one overnight on my drum smoker at all. My ugly drum smoker, never, ever.
Yeah, it'll be easy, man. If you understand your smoker, you'll be good, Grubs.
I've been learning it with ribs and chicken and stuff like that, but I ain't did it overnight. But I know that sucker will hold the damn temperature. And it's amazing to me because it's just a barrel. You know, it's your damn firebox in there.
How long has a basket of charcoal lasted for you? I've done
so far. I've never filled it all the way, but 8 to 9 hours.
Okay, I've done 14, and before I started struggling, but I was already done with the cook almost.
Yeah, but I never filled it up all the way, you know. So the guy tells me, he said, "Hell, they'll run 20 hours on 15 pounds of charcoal in that basket," you know.
The briquettes or lump?
Lump. I ain't burning no briquettes in my shit. I just don't. I don't know why. I just prefer lump charcoal. I just do, man, over all of them. For whatever reason, I just do. And that's what I put that in my egg, my kettle. I put that in the drum because I just don't. I don't know. I like the way it burns. I like to be able to reuse it. I like, you know, I just really like using lump charcoal over briquettes.
Yeah, I think about everybody in this group right now is pro lump over briquette, except for, you know, maybe non-brick because, you know, Texas probably has magic briquettes.
I feel like they have their purpose.
Well, okay, HEB does have good briquettes since you brought it up.
Yeah,
okay,
probably the best ever made, ever produced.
Shout out to HEB, Nombre in the house if you want to.
It lets out unicorn fairy dust when it emits its emissions.
I bet I'm the only guy here who cooks on a pellet grill. I bet I'm the only one who cooks on a pellet grill regular. Y'all ain't got no pellet grill.
I want one.
I got rid of my pellet grill. I gave it to my neighbor.
That thing is so badass. That thing is so much better than the gas grill. It's so easy to use. The flavor is unbelievable. And, you know, but I bought some Pit Boss pellets that I thought were supposed to be good and shit. They made like a hockey puck and shit down the bottom of my little box and all that. It was like crazy. It caused me all kind of problems. Never again. But I've had mine for 3 years, and that's something I could put a brisket in, set it at 225, go to bed, and I know when I wake up in the morning with the right pellets in there, it's still rolling. You know, you just do what you got to do. If it's time, it's usually about time to wrap it about 7 o'clock in the morning to finish it off. And boom, man, it's done in the damn pellet grill all night. And the flavor's unreal, man. I mean,
yeah. And shout out to Pit Boss. If you still want to sponsor the Dude Network, we're more than welcome to use your pellets.
I will give a shout out to Bear Mountain Barbecue, the official pellet of the
Bear Mountain pellets are good pellets now. Yep. I've used a bunch of them, and I hate to say judge them like that, but it's just from my experience in my pellet grill that I had. You know, like Kingsford seemed to be a little more dustier than some of the others, and blah blah blah. You know, but Traeger, Bear Mountain is the way to go. The way I look at it. Yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on those pellets with the seasonings infused into them? I think it's kind of a gimmick, man. I feel like they're just finding more ways to like take money out of our.
I bet there's more glue in them too. For some reason, I just feel like they had to add this shit together. It didn't have a natural binder like wood does, so they add this shit to it. So they got to have more glue to it. That's going to leave that more hockey puck crap in your bottom of your burner, your pellet grill and stuff. I
feel like you're trying to get smoke flavor from your smoke.
Well, they smell good when they're burning.
Your meat for a reason, like.
Well, from an outside source, I won't mention no names, but after this person used that product, their pellet smoker went to. That person had to get another one. No names, but that's funny that you said the hockey putt, Grubs, because this person's pellet grill failed after using that product.
Yeah, but I witnessed it firsthand. It's the first time I ever used those pellets. I was like, damn, every time I come, because I'm going to clean mine every time I use it anyway. I got a little bucket head vacuum and shit. And you go there and there's a damn thing in the bottom of your firebox. Look like a damn coral sponge, from all the resin left up in there together, like a biscuit that got burned up,
Yeah.
So that's the only brand of pellets that I ever had that happen to me. Some are more dusty, some aren't, and blah, blah, blah. But Bear Mountain, I don't know, sponsor or not, they're good fucking pellets for pellet grill. And mine, they work great in mine anyway,
There you go. But that's the official pellets for Tony.
And I got a cheap pellet grill. I got a Z grill is what I run. But I ain't never had no problem with it, man. 3 years now,
I want to get a RegTech. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. So RegTech, shout out. Nobody else use your product.
They're solid too, though. They're solid,
When's the Dude Network cookbook coming out? My Reverend Mike there, he's motivating me hard to get that cookbook.
Hey, that's going to be a hell of a collaboration thing.
Hey, Rev Mike's going to head that project for me. I've already volunteered him for it. He's so blessed.
To answer your question, no, I have not made the sausage yet. I have a bunch of brisket trimmings in my freezer I've been saving. I think I got like 20 pounds right now. So I'm going to dedicate one of these days coming. I'm going to try to set up the tripod and actually get some good content out of it, and make some sausage in the hopefully the next couple of weeks. It's been crazy on my end of the world lately. So
I can't.
We'll see how it goes.
I'll tell you, like I said, I've been working harder than an ugly stripper, man. I don't even know where the damn time goes, It's just like, fuck, But I got so much stuff to do all the time, and I'm 60 damn years old now, and I feel like I'm working every damn day, but I'm still having a blast. I only work 3 days a week at the grocery store. That shit ain't killing nobody. But it's all the barbecue and the sausage making and the liquor making and all the other making shit you got to make.
I totally thought that was off camera, by the way.
We saw that pucker up.
Plug a hole in the bottom and do it on up.
I had my beer in the freezer to cool off, and I left it in there too long, and it keeps coming out through the top like in little ice cubes. So I have to keep drinking it, or it's going to go everywhere.
No, you squeeze it real big first of all, and get all pushed out, and then loosen it up, and let it fall back in the can.
Oh, I thought we were going somewhere else with that.
I mean, look at this guy.
Oh man.
Hey, so Mr. Tony, when's the first game that they got y'all scheduled to go to?
September 3rd.
Oh, that's a kickoff. Yeah. That's the weekend kickoff, man. Football, basically.
They're playing. God bless it. This is. Oh,
smack it down. It'll go down.
I've never had my ass
beer. Chug it.
Man, Tony's getting all red.
We got the ultimate chugger. We've had the ultimate chugger coming on here in a little bit.
You got to
Wait a minute. That's not even a chug. That's like a different category by itself. That's just like a liquid inhalment.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love this guy. Wait till you meet Shotgun Shaybo. Oh man.
He was a big fan of the show because he saw Tina on last week. And he's like, "Oh man, I love Tina." And I told him tonight, I was like, "You're gonna really like who we got on tonight."
Thank you. Oh, Grubs. Okay.
Grubs. Yeah, I've been on there before. This is like my second time.
No, he was talking about you. I was just trying to take the credit.
This is going so badly.
hey, let me. So I got this invite.
Worse, like it comes. The more I take, the more it comes up.
No, but so I got the invite to go to Australia, right?
Yeah. How's that going?
Well, that's working out fine. There's going to be another Yank from the United States that's been invited to go.
Who's that? Me?
Well, I think that the person won the Memphis and May State Championship World Cook-Off.
Sonny?
Bingo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen, but the way it is right now, they got 2 Australians, 2 South Africans, and then 2 Yanks. And they're putting together, it's called the International Smoke Crew, and they're trying to get it all together. They're trying to do a Zoom call, but because we're all like, the time zones are like way freaking whack for that, But it don't matter to me. It's May 5th, 6th, and 7th of next year. It's called
East Cheers. I'm just cheersing every other word at this point. So,
so it's going to be a blast, man. That's like a bucket list fucking thing,
Oh, dude, dude, we're all really freaking excited for you.
Well, good. I might have to get the Dude Network to do some sponsorship on the back of the shirt or something to help you with the ticket over there. We'll see.
What can we do here? We can do a go.
Oh no, I already got one tattoo. But
we do need. We'll get. Hey, we're gonna.
Well, I really thought about getting some shirts made, and then have Grubba-Q on the front, my name and Grubba-Q on the front of the shirt, and the sponsors on the back of the shirt. That I would wear over there because we're going to be on center stage and shit up there, man. The main deal. It's kind of weird, but the guys are telling me, well, y'all are okay for it because y'all all been on TV before. It's nothing for you, But still, they don't even talk like we do. Well, it's English, but they don't talk like I do, And it's
they're going to mix them on the Bobby.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Because I keep the barbecue. The Bobby.
Yeah, cook some kangaroo or some shit, maybe. I don't know. They might have it on a stale tape or something, It look like a piece of shark, but it's a kangaroo and it's got a bone through it.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's possible. I don't know. I got no idea.
Imagine a kangaroo leg. Imagine that'd be a
tough piece of meat.
That'd be an awesome open fire cook, though, wouldn't it? I mean,
what if they give you a little dingo?
Put the dingo on the.
It's going to be around there,
Maybe they'll give you a great white. Those are big down there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
People eat that shit all the time anyway.
Sharks or dingoes? I'm gonna be eating some dingoes over there in the wilderness.
Oh, yeah, man. But once you skin them, you can't tell they are. No way.
Yeah. I always try to cure my lump with liquor.
Cure my lump.
Hey, I got them.
Go with the cure.
Yeah, I got them smoker bricks from Cleveland Whiskey that were chunks of the keg. Like they're already cubed up and they're soaked in their bourbon. And then you throw some of them things on the fire. You want to talk about some smell goods? Woo!
They burn slow. Do they burn slow by themselves? I mean, simmer or do they fire up?
Yeah, because with the whiskey on there, they're pretty flammable once they get going. But it does help them. They hold their heat for a little bit longer than like a regular piece of wood because they're only like a little square. It's more for like you probably like fill like a smoker tube up with.
But that shit's soaked in them, right? Because it's the old casket or the old
Yeah.
Wow.
So and it's already like charred and stuff like that because it is actually the inside of a keg. They were doing national production of them things, but the demand was so crazy for them, they weren't making enough bourbon to supply it. So
because they can only so many months.
Yeah. So and it's
they also use those same bourbon barrels to age beer and other shit in Cabernet Sauvignons and shit for people all up and down the damn country. Because I work in beer and wine, I know that, but. So you got all these barrel-aged shit. And this one beer company, they change every year. It was Four Roses last year, and the year before was something else. But they get with a new bourbon company every year to soak their beer in this barrels. And it changes the profile just enough because you can taste that whiskey. And the whiskey makes a difference. I mean, it's in the wood, man. Big time.
All about the wood.
But yeah, But also, though, you get a high yield out of that too. It's like 12-15%. Your Kentucky bourbon ales or any bourbon ale, they call them bourbon ales. Yeah, those things are only like 12-16%. You can normally only buy them at microbreweries in like a liter because they can't sell them in a 6-pack because it's just too much freaking BAC in that one. It causes too much BAC. But
are the wood chunks? Are they like from the rails of the barrels that they were aged in? They're just cut in uniform slices and.
Yep. They're real small, man. Yeah, they're real small. So, what's nice about the Cleveland whiskey though is with their like underground series, they have like applewood, because they do it in they do it in like a pressurized vat. They age it in an oak barrel for like 6 months, and then they put it like charred different woods in like a metal mesh bag, and they like change the pressure, and it squeezes like that flavor out. So they have like applewood, honey locust wood, sugar maple, black cherry, white oak.
That's wild.
But they basically so you could I was thinking you could even get like those charred oaks too though, because they char them and then they put them in the mesh bags. So you can get like charred whiskey, like smoked applewood and stuff like that. Yeah, you want to talk about something fun.
You know what? Actually, if you were to make somewhat of a apple-like elixir that I drink, but you put it in with those same chunks of that wood, can you imagine how the flavor profile would change after a while? Because you're talking about aging. That's how you make them whiskey anyway, aging in wood, barrels. But you take this and fill the jar full of chips, and then pour this over that and let that sit over in the damn corner for 6 months. I bet it'd be a serious profile change, man. I guarantee, even just hanging out in the basement without temperatures even going up and down,
Well, just go ahead and take your butane torch, grubs, and char all them oak chips, and then throw them in there, dude. I'm telling you, it's going to have so much exposure. That thing will be done aging in 2 months, guaranteed.
You can buy chips that are kind of charred like that too.
Yeah, I've seen them from the same place I get some of my surplus from. But to me, some of them seem kind of small, where it'd take more filtering later. Bigger pieces, you have less to filter through to finish up what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Massel has a good question for you, Nombre. Be honest.
Today, because Cleveland is not in Texas yet, I have Treaty Oak Old Fashioned.
Which means he's drinking the second best bourbon on this show tonight.
Treaty Oaks.
Treaty Oaks, they're awesome, guys. Awesome.
I've actually kept up with them. Their stuff is labeled as really, really good. Cleveland whiskey is not really considered a purist distillery because people kind of give them hell because they don't age thing in racks for years and years and years. But it's better for the environment because what happened to Jim Beam accident happened. It wiped out a whole ecosystem. They don't take up a bunch of warehouses. They don't lose 50% of their yield over the course of age and everything. So Cleveland whiskey, it's like their own little. It's like their own little niche, I guess, and that's what's really cool about them. And I love that they're from Cleveland. Go Browns.
Well, I think I got some kind of, and I didn't pay no mind to it on Instagram. So I think it was Treaty Oaks about some content creator thing or something and being a whiskey deal. But see, I ain't even a big whiskey drinker. So. I like whiskey, but I ain't a big whiskey drinker. If I'm going to drink brown liquor, it's probably going to be Scotch or Irish whiskey. And that's just my choice,
What's your favorite Scotch, Grubs?
My favorite Scotch?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know.
Empty?
I drink any kind. I guess I like, I'm drinking some black Macallans and stuff. The Macallans of the upper level Macallans, single malt Scotches. I ain't a big Crown kind of store bought. I'd rather drink Powers. I don't know, man. About any of them, I don't give a shit. If
an open one.
They say, as long as it ain't ABC Scotch, you know, and you're in the bar and you order one, it don't matter to me because I'm, you know, I'll pick Irish whiskey first, and then I will go to Scotch if I can't get Irish whiskey. But Macallan's in their upper grade, the upper shelf levels of Macallan's Scotches, single malt Scotches, are pretty good for the price, you know. So that's what I would drink if I just said, well, shit, you know, we got Irish whiskey, well, let's get a little Scotch, you know, and that would be it, you know. But I'm straight up Irish whiskey first, and or liquor, you know, clear liquor in a jar. But that's just.
Have you tried Conor McGregor's?
Yeah, I am a big prospect. In fact, the ABC in North Carolina ordered a case of it. I've tried to get it and taste it, and to me, it's like on the lower end, you know, of Irish whiskeys. I mean, truly, you know.
No, I haven't tried it. I just wanted to hear what you say.
Yeah. Number 12 or some prospect or something. They
Proper 12. There you go.
Proper 12. Yeah, but I went to the liquor store and asked for it. But you know what else? The Pogues have an Irish whiskey out. The Irish band, the Pogues. I don't know. That may be before y'all's times, but I mean, I was rocking down the Pogues badass in the 90s and shit. And but you know, the Pogues are an Irish band. They hang out with the Chieftains, if you know anything about Irish music, and they got their own Irish whiskey now. And it's the same thing. I think it's like proper number 12. I'm gonna have to go see if they can get one case of it and bring it in, because I just really, really want to try it, because I've been a Pogues fan. You know, Rum Sodomy and the Lash is a badass album by the Pogues, man. Y'all need to check that out someday.
I was in elementary in the 90s, Grub. Sorry. No alcohol then.
Me too. Not doobie. Yeah.
But look, man, I'll drink Bush Black all day, Jameson Barrel. You call it whatever it is you want to call it. You know, Patty's. I'll drink Irish whiskey all day long with a man. And I'll pull out a jug like this and drink all day with you too. But you know, some of these other ones, like I ain't mad at Jack Daniels and some of these other Jim Beams and type things, but I just don't prefer to drink them. You know, just
what IPAs with
Masshole.
I'm not an IPA person, and Stone Cold beer has been.
I'm struggling. Yeah. I'm struggling with that right now. I think I got one right here that's like. That's that sourness on the back end for me. It's kind of like toothpaste and orange juice or something when I'm drinking beer, and I'm still trying to adapt to that IPA thing, you know.
I've had both Stone Cold beers, and not my cup of tea, but Stone Cold, you're more than welcome to be on this show any day, baby. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Monday Night Raw going back to TV 14 Monday. Let's go.
Yeah, puppies.
Yeah, puppies. There's puppies. Bring the king back. No, he's gone. I think he's canceled. He's done now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and after that scandal.
Doobie, what's your favorite beer, man? Like, if you had to go to a store, I know you drink a lot of you're not afraid to try anything, which I respect, because I'm like that too. Like, so what's your go-to?
Like, am I drinking to drink a bunch of them, or am I drinking to get buzzed quick, or I usually drink with a purpose, because I'm not a drinker, right? So if I'm drinking, I'm drinking with a purpose.
You know, your favorite.
Disclaimer: we're not winos. We're not drunks.
Like, you go to a barbecue and you're picking up a 6-pack on your way to the barbecue.
They make 6.
And you ain't cooking. You just go to the barbecue.
I'd probably say like a Stone, like Arrogant Bastard, or an IPA. You know, like something that packs a punch, so I don't have to drink a lot of them. Just chill.
Masshole said it best. Hell
yeah.
Shout out Masshole. Shout out.
I feel like beer fills me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
When I drink a lot of beer, I feel like I can't eat as much. I just kind of feel like, ugh.
And you got to go pee all the damn time. Yeah, you know, maybe not yet, but when you're 60 years old and drink a lot of beer, you go pee all the time. It's like, you know, just holy cow, you know. This is kind of weird. This summer, the Porch Rocker from Sam Adams. See, that's the first time I tried it. It's my second one tonight, but
I haven't heard of that one yet.
It's a lemon rattler beer, and the lemon I can deal with, but I was thinking it was going to be a little more tart than it is. It seems kind of sweet, so it's weird. That's why I buy the mix pack, so I can try these freaking things anyway. You know,
anything with a summer catch, anything with the word summer is going to have a hint of sweetness.
I like summer shandy, but I ain't gonna drink them at nighttime. You know, I mean, for some reason, they just seem like they should be ice cold in the middle of the day while you're cooking barbecue, and the sun goes down. You move up to the L's or something a little bit more body full or something. You know.
We have a lot of IPA fans in the show right now.
I'm with J-Regs over here. Double IPA, and like the Dogfish Head. Like Dogfish Head is like a 60-minute, a 90-minute. Then they even got the 120-minute.
So they even got longer than that. We sell that 90-minute, and I tell you, they got a Dogfish Head mix pack that just came out in the Namaste, and it's got these two quencher and some kind of ocean, like a lemon and lime thing with them. And them freaking things were good, dude. I'm telling you, I tried them last week. It was a little mix pack that came out. And the Namaste tastes like, you ever had Hogarden with that coriander?
Yeah,
German beer. Yeah. It has that. You can taste it. It's a great beer to have with dinner, man. But they have a quencher like I don't know if they call them an ocean something, but it's like maybe one's peachy and one's limey. And they would be great to drink on a hot day in the daytime. I mean, the great freaking beer, Dogfish Head. I was impressed, man. But the one that I tasted is like with all that coriander. I'm thinking, yeah, that's like you want to have with a steak or something. You know, I mean, when you're drinking this beer and you're having it with that meal at the same time, it's a great wash down. You know.
Mm-hmm. Have you? Did you guys watch Game of Thrones at all?
Not me.
They came out with a beer line.
You would know, Jay.
I heard
the Game of Thrones dropped like some beers, okay, and they had like this double black IPA that came in like a 32-ounce bottle, and it was like a cork top. That was one of the best double IPAs I think I've had. Was that Game of Thrones, like that black double IPA?
How sour was it? How sour?
It wasn't bad. Like up front, it was kind of. It started off kind of mild, but then like it worked up, and then it finished kind of. It wasn't super in your face right away, but then you had a little bit of like aftertaste. But then you would almost taste a little bit of the malt and stuff like that too. So, it was a lot, but it was the way they did it. It hit just right. It was money.
You had a balance.
I've had a hard time with IPAs, man, and I've been working in the beer department for a year and a half, and I'm trying all these different ones. And you start recognizing terms like hazy and these other things that make them more sour than they are. I mean, some of this shit's like literally like toothpaste and orange juice sour. And that's like
they do a lot of grapefruit and a lot.
Yeah, I know, and guava and passion fruit. And I'm gonna tell you, for making liquor, guava, passion fruit makes crappy ass liquor. So the beer can't be worth the shit. That's all I got to tell you. I mean, one experience with the passion fruit. Fuck it.
I just had a guava. Evil Genius sent me a sampler pack a few weeks ago, and they had a guava IPA in it, and it was pretty good.
Well, Scofflaw has guava passion fruit called Pog. That's and there's other ones that I've tasted that are so close to that. With the Sweetwater has one that they put in their little mixture multi-packs, the assorted things that have the same flavor to it. But for me, I can't do it anymore because I tried to make liquor for passion fruit one time. Tasted like shit. And I can never get that taste out of my damn mouth. So,
and actually, there's
off the list of drinking alcoholic beverages for me.
What's funny is there's a local brewery here that I did a feature on a while back called Woolly Pig Farm Brewery, and they have a fruited gosa, and it's a German-style beer, but it uses passion fruit and dragonberry in it, and it is my wife's ultimate go-to beer. My wife's not even a beer drinker, but she always has me get a growler of the fruited gosa when it's in stock.
Well, that dragonberry must have had something to it that I couldn't. I mean. It's got to be It's got to be, paired with it so well because passion fruit by itself. Honestly, have you ever ate one? I mean,
it's a little bland. It's a little bland.
Yeah, it's hit or miss. If it's
So does anybody know what this fruit is?
It looks like a pepper to me. That's a star fruit.
Nope.
Star fruit?
Nope. It's a gooseberry.
A gooseberry.
A gooseberry or a ground cherry. Look at this thing. Wife got these at the farmer's market tonight. It's like this little, you peel it, and it's just a little fruit. I'm telling you. It's delicious. It's like a cherry.
You don't can that?
It's like fruit. It's got like a little earthy. It's pretty cool.
Man, thank God that wasn't a pepper. You remember that video? That woman, she's like, "Oh, it's some kind of cherry." It was a habanero. She's like, just going off the chain, poor thing.
We need to. We need
it looked like a pepper though. It looked like one of them hot.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. The way it's hanging with that little point on that, you would think,
dude,
you might want to hesitate if you didn't know where it came from.
They are amazing. Yeah.
So is that a plant?
You put some of them in a jar and can them up and stuff.
Is that jelly?
I mean, she only bought like this many, so I got.
So is it a bush, a plant, or a tree?
Yeah, it's like a ground bush, like a shrub. Like I don't know if they come back every year or what, but I don't know. I've never seen them, but she sent me a picture. She's like, "Hey, I got these out the farmer's market. They're off the
farmer's market." Yeah.
I hang out with grubs and start saying everything's off the chains because I just adapt to my environment. So there's that.
No man.
On the sugar scale, where'd you put it on a 1 through 10 sugar scale?
What's that?
On the sweetness, where do you put it 1 through 10?
Dude, not very sweet at all. Not tart at all. It's almost like it's like a fruity cherry tomato. If I had to put a description on it. So if you like eating cherry tomatoes on the sweet side, it's about what it tastes like. But there's no tartness to it. So it's I don't know. I never had one before. I didn't know you could grow those up here. So now we know. I didn't know if you guys knew anything about it. So we're all about
Ohio. Yeah, everybody geographically. Look how far out everything's spread right here, right now, though.
So that's why I was curious about that. But no, there are a few people that actually do rely on this show for information. I feel bad for them, but everyone's got to give them what they want.
Well, if you need to teach your kids about the birds and the bees, wait about 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock, and we'll.
Yeah. Oh wait, Texas time. Texas time. That's what we call it now. When I talk to Nombre, like he's like, "What time is it?" I'll be like, "I tell you, it's 9." I'm like, 8 p.m. Texas time. So.
And I'm not lost when he talks to me the normal way. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, normal.
That's not all Texans.
It's better for me tonight because I got like a busy day doing slinging pork butts tomorrow and shit. But
I'm pulling an all-nighter.
And I ain't like Doobie. I'm 60 fucking years old, so this shit don't just like get up and bounce around like a fucking kangaroo in the morning. Hell, let's go,
Yeah. On brisket day always bounce up. I think you'd be up.
My favorite cut of meat to cook right there, I'm going to tell you right now, whether I cook it on a drum, a pellet, a reverse flow, my egg, give me a damn brisket. And I love that shit, man. And I think that's the best cut of meat that has shit you can do with it when it's left over. I mean, you can cut chunks of it, vacuum seal it, and save it and do so much shit with brisket later. It's unbelievable,
Chicken fried brisket.
Stuff it in whatever you want to stuff it in. You can stuff it, shove it, eat it, make sandwiches, and all kind of. I mean,
that's not like what I told the girl at prom.
It freezes good, man, and it thaws out real well. It reheats real well when you get a fresh brisket and you cut it and vacuum seal it. That's one of the better meats to just reheat later and freaking do what you want to do with it because you still got that briskety, smoky fucking taste. When you had it, when you cooked it, and I love that shit, man.
I just like to appreciate the passion he's talking with food. I just love it.
I know, throw that fucking shit.
I believe when I believe in it, don't I?
I love it.
But I love it, man. I actually do love it. That's what's got me where I am today. So that's the way it is,
Yep. Yeah. Oh man. So a beer. Look for Grubs. Oh, he's having trouble with that one. Grubs is having trouble with that one. It's rough, isn't it, Grubs?
Yeah.
Dude, you made the bitter beer face after that swaller. I saw it.
Yeah, but it's only the last one of the rocker thing, but it's okay, man, because I still got some other flavors up in this bitch.
He's like, this is another flavor.
Hey. All right, so from here on out, Grubs, anytime you go get a new beer, you're not allowed to look at what it is, and then we're just going to sit there and you're going to open it and drink it, and we're going to watch your facial expression and let's see if you can figure out which one it is that you had. It's the small things in life, Grubs. Just entertain us.
Okay, I don't really.
Hey, just grab a beer. It's going to be a blind.
Okay, anyone, right?
Yeah. Next time you need a beer, you don't even look at it. Just grab one and open it. When you're done with that one, next one you grab, look at what it is.
Yeah. Gotcha.
He's like, well, let me just chug this one.
He's like, let me
chug
this.
But see, I'm still trying to figure this out, though, this little porch rocker thing, because I don't know what a Rattler beer is. I ain't educated that way. So it says lemon Rattler, but it don't taste like some of these other lemon-type beers I've had, you know?
Like Kugel Summer Shandy. There is nothing better on a golf course than the hops.
Well, I bought it because it was a damn mix pack in the first place. I was coming home on the weekend and I got to, cook butt. So I figured, what the hell? But I want to taste the different ones,
Sounds good to me.
I think we need to play a drinking game. Every time Doobie takes his camera off, everybody needs to take a drink.
Shit, we'd be
fucking drunk by that time. Oh, sorry, I said the F word before that
party started. Man. Oh, who cares?
It says right here it's juicy and refreshing right on the bottom.
No, I mean, that's what she said.
Juicy and refreshing. Okay.
And he looked at it.
That reminds me of an old girlfriend I had. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't even go that way right now. Let me back up. Hold on, we got to stop on that. But yeah, I knew her though. And her hair was actually that color, But anyway.
Look, hey, Nombre's got the freshest hairline in the game. I mean,
I ain't got no hairline.
Hey, let's look at this. Look at this. I mean, that is mint.
Well,
that thing
I keep my shit tight though.
Dude, if I had a hairline like Nombre, I would never wear a hat ever.
I love that. I got too many white hairs, dude.
Oh yeah.
No, you ain't even studied shit yet, man.
Yeah, I'm due for a haircut. Oh man.
Yeah, but I'm an old dude here, so I'm, that's okay. I'm 60, so
I've been like this since.
I'm down with it.
I can't even remember doing my hair around anymore, man. That's how long it's been.
Yo, man.
Well, we were at.
Oh no, it says juicy and refreshing at the bottom. That's the main thing. Tropical wheat.
Oh man. So cooks tomorrow. Doobie, you're doing no brisket, right? No brisket.
No damn, that shit blowed up. That blowed up like you.
Yeah, that bush light is wasted. It's just sitting there. So what are you doing tomorrow then, Doobie?
I'm doing dino ribs and some pulled pork.
All right.
Pulled pork sandwiches, ribs, rib tips, and dino ribs.
I'm gonna get some dino ribs there, man.
When you say rib tips, Doobie, do you literally the tips you cut them off, or you do little squares?
I cut the tips off the spare ribs, make them in St. Louis, and then I smoke those by themselves, And then when they're all cooked up, I cut them into like little 1-inch,
little poppers, and just take the cartilage out. Yeah.
Yeah, good old rib tips. A lot of people here don't even know what they are. And now I got everybody hooked on them, and I'm the only one in town that does them. So I'm like, cool. First thing I saw out of every Saturday is rib tips.
That's crazy, man. I mean, because I think that's the best way to do their damn ribs, man.
That's right. You gotta love.
I always tell people they're like, what is a rib tip? I'm like, it's like a rib and a pork belly burn-in had a baby,
Yeah, I love the tips, man. They need to be wrapped up separate. Once you buy spare ribs all day long, come down to St. Louis and cook them. It's a better cook. They're all even the same size when you go cook them. But you got those tips, man. That's just like in Louisiana. That's lanyap, man. That's that little something extra. When they come on, we got a little something. We got some lanyap. That's what them rib tips are right there, man. And that's a fucking plate in itself,
Yeah, honestly, I feel like rib tips off of spare ribs is the only way to do them. When you buy rib tips, and this is like, when you do barbecue for a long time, you learn all the little things. When you buy rib tips at the store in the packs when it just says like pork brisket bones or whatever it is that they label them in your store, when you find rib tips by themselves, a lot of the times they're charging you by the pound, right? And you get the breastbone from on the tip still when you buy the tips by themselves. When you cut the tips off, the breastbones are already cut off the spare ribs. So
right, and you get that flap. You get that flap.
Yeah, you get the flap and you get the tip without the bone. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the time when you buy those rib tips by themselves, it's off the smaller racks of spares. So they give you this big old piece of breastbone that, I mean, you get a little bit of meat, but it's like cooking neck bones. That part is, it's It's the worst part of the tip.
I don't do it commercially like you do. So every time I cut down spare ribs, I'm cutting down like 5 or 10, and that's it. And I don't buy tips because you're doing the commercial business thing. You run and cook and do what you do. I don't do that. So those little weird pieces and shit, it's always once I cut that bitch straight up across and it's a rectangle block from that joint down, that I cook that whole thing. And then I'll slice it in between, where it's a V, man. So when it comes down to it, you got more gristle to less gristle as you go down that V on those tips. But the shit is that's like burn ends. That's like, you can do that shit with those tips on their own, like pork belly burn ends or even brisket, or whatever you want to call them. But in little chunks with the sauce and cook them up. Shit, that is. And the ribs cook better that way too. When once you clean them up and make them that way, they just cook better. So
you get a more even cook on your ribs all day long.
I think so too.
I like spare ribs when you cook them, and the cool thing about when you cook spare ribs without taking the tip off is you get way more of that meat creeping up on the bone. Yeah. That's about the most appealing thing about it to me. Is it's more like picturesque, but I like the tip separate. You know what I mean? I like.
And if you're serving the customers, they want those parallel bone ribs. They want that shape of that. They don't want that little flap and all that shit that's hanging down below that lower joint on their plate. I mean, that's just the way it is. But that's the good shit. That's the shit that's coming down, wrapping around the belly and stuff on these cows. I mean, you're talking about right above the damn where they're getting bacon and stuff from. And that's good damn pork meat right there,
Yeah, it's super rich, a lot of, in my dad's restaurant when I was a kid, we had a rib tip sandwich, and basically it was an open face sandwich where just 2 pieces of Texas toast cut in half, and then you do rib tips in the middle, and then a side of sauce. You know what I mean? And so you could eat the rib tips and then eat the Texas toast, and it was like a money combo.
And they ain't got to be in a sandwich. You can do the bread, you can do the meat, you can do the sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Texas toast.
Yeah, man. That's the way to have toast.
Yeah. I think pork ribs get abused a lot, man, in the system. And truly, when people like their baby backs, and baby backs come from 2 different sections all the way down. But in reality, if I'm going to buy barbecue and I can come to you and buy, say, St. Louis style ribs or spare ribs that you're cooking, that's the one I'm going to go to as a barbecue enthusiast, because I like the meat. I like that whole thing. It's all nice that they're all fine up and around the top. It's a little tender, more part of the meat, with the baby backs and stuff. But the ribs that are down here are the ones that I want to eat because they got more meat on them. And I can only have so many ribs at a time. So let me eat what I can freaking eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I was in high school, I could throw down a whole rack. Now I'm like, I'm lucky if I could do half a rack. 2 or 3 ribs, I'm pretty happy. You know what I mean? And I'll take a little bite of this, a little bite of that.
Yep. I've learned that I have to get my barbecue done at the start of the day. So that way, if it's done around 1 o'clock, I'll throw my ribs on 8, 9 in the morning, because I'm like you guys, I'll eat 3, 4, and I'm like, I'm full. But then a few hours later, I'm like, man, I'm still hungry, and it's time for dinner, and I'm like, hey, I still got 3/4 of a rack of rib. So throughout the course of a day, I can feed a whole rack. But we're waiting to hear, hopefully, update here, because no one's like, hey, we're having Shotgun Shaybo on here tonight. Waiting to get a hold of him. So seeing if he's going to still join us here. So we're trying to figure that out. If not, we're still having a damn good show, and he'll be back another time. Hey, cheers, Masshole. Cheers, Masshole. Let's give him a quick update on everything. So, all right. So keep one around the horn here. Nombre, any big cooks this weekend planned? We know that Grubbs is doing he's already done a shit ton of pork and serving that. Dewey's doing his thing. No brisket, beef ribs. What are we doing over your way?
Nothing tomorrow. We're going to take the kids out, just, wrap up their summer. But probably on Sunday, either ribeye steaks. Your favorite, Tony, and or tri-tip, one of the two. I'm not too sure what we're gonna do.
I tell you what, after doing those ribeyes at the SCA comp, that was an experience to where it changed my whole outlook on rib. Now that I know how to properly cook and eat and prepare and do all the great, like SCA makes you learn how to really cook a fucking ribeye. So ribeye done properly, and now that we work with some good seasonings, like I did some, pretty good stuff here. Hang on, so. Yep, we're good. So all right, we are good there. So yeah, we are.
Giddy up.
Sorry, man, I'm like booking and programming and producing as those.
So let me ask y'all a question.
But real quick though, I wanted to add on to like that flat meat comment. I don't know what you guys do, but that's like my little like mid-cook snack. I cut that off. And then I normally I have my dish where all my seasonings and juices kind of all mix up and stuff. And I'll take that piece of flat meat, man, and I'll sit there and I'll smother it and laugh it, and just get it just completely smothered in shit. And then I'll throw that on the smoker, and then about 4 or 5 hours, when it's still like a pork chop, but it's got that smoke flavor to it, man. Like that's some damn good eat.
So that is the fajita of the pork. That is the outside skirt. You take it off. You take that little silver lining off. You're talking about some good pork eating.
I'm telling you, man, it's like the fillet of ribs, in my opinion. It's like the cheek meat of like a grouper. It's like such a small part, but like it's one of the best cuts of the whole thing. So, Grubbs, you said you had a question there, so my bad. Go ahead.
Well, no. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all, we're all geographically spread out across the country right here. These 4 people right here. Okay, so where's a tri-tip compare to a picanha? Because
picanha.
Go ahead, Nombre.
Picanha, bro. Picanha.
I know, but tell me about the cow, because I'm hearing, I'm reading, I'm studying, I'm studying, because I'm gonna, hey, Tony,
where it's at.
Some people are selling tri-tips with the fat cut off, calling them, tri-tip and all. But the tri-tip's got a boomerang fucking shape and stuff. So I'm trying to figure out where y'all come from. Each of y'all.
The tri-tip comes right here from the cow. It's part of like the 3 meats, the leg.
But what's it look like?
Like a triangle.
Like a triangle. Like a boomerang, like you were saying. Like a boomerang.
No, the boomerang is like this. The boomerang is that tri-tip you look at the marble and they call them tri-tips, but they're got a little shape and a turn to them, not a triangle shape to them.
Well, no, it's tri-tip because there's 3 points, not because it's a triangle. It's a trapezoid.
Yeah, I know, but it's underneath the sirloin. Am I right?
No,
tri-tip is like
picanha is the very tip of the sirloin, top sirloin roast.
Oh, okay, that's the picanha. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Picanha is part of the sirloin.
Yeah, no, the picanha is the sirloin cap. No doubt about it. The layer of fat that's right there, that's there. But underneath that is not where the tri-tip comes from. It comes from some other place below.
Like where Nombre is talking about.
Yeah, you got the animal, the steer, the calf, whatever it is.
Right.
You got his hind legs, you got his ribs. It's right there. That little where it's between 3 different points of meat.
On the back end of the cow.
Yeah, like here's the hind leg and here's the ribs. It's literally in this section. I don't have a pin. I can draw a triangle. You can see the triangle. You see the boomerang
cap, and the picanha is sitting on top of that. And then underneath it is a sirloin, and then a tri-tip. Is that?
Well, it would be one part of the tri-tip.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the tips is a part of the sirloin. Like
yeah. Like
I'm trying to educate myself, man.
One of them is like the ribeye, right?
We need to get a butcher on the show one of these days.
Let me talk to Seattle Butcher Wife. I can talk to Seattle Butcher Wife. We'll get her on here.
Oh, just casually dropping the Seattle Butcher Wife. Yeah, I guess. I guess we'll let her on here.
But he's making sense because, some places where I buy pieces of meat, I think they take a fucking picanha and they cut all the fucking fat off of it and they call it tri-tip because it's like this little triangle shaped thing instead of this.
I mean,
horseshoe shape. A tri-tip should be like a kind of a boomerang horseshoe shaped thing, not this triangle like this.
No,
you know?
It all depends on the size of the cow. It all depends
a good picanha is like a sponge, man. Like it's so soft.
Oh, I know.
If you're doing a good,
I got blessed with quite a few picanhas.
But here's the thing, though. Like if that's what they're selling, I mean, they're not even getting a tri-tip. They're still getting blessed with a pretty damn good cut of meat.
I don't know, man. Like tri-tip's good, but that doesn't compare.
Man, I love tri-tip.
It's like that's like comparing top sirloin. Like I feel like tri-tip's like top sirloin compared to prime rib. If you're comparing tri-tip and picanha, it's like sirloin's great. It's a great cut of meat.
My question is, are we comparing the same cuts of meat? Because it seems like there's a misunderstanding in some houses of butchery about what these cuts are, and that's where my question comes in. I mean, when you go buy a picanha in New Mexico or Ohio or Texas or Arizona or wherever, Louisiana, Florida, Georgia, where I'm living now, and when I asked for a tri-tip, because I went to the butcher store, man, I asked the guy, I said, look, I'm looking for a culotte roast, I'm looking for picanha. Oh, well, no, we don't have. I said, well, it's a sirloin cat that goes, no, we call that a tri-tip. And we cut all the fat off of it and sell it as a tri-tip.
Butcher.
And it's the butcher guy at the damn grocery store. And I'm thinking to myself, he's got me fucked up in my head, man. Because I'm trying to figure out, I want this cut of meat. I want to cook. I love this, when I'm cooking. And I'm like, damn, I just don't know.
Yep. Would love to drink with Nombre and soak in the info. Well, he's from Texas, so he'd probably make that information the best information ever. You drink the best beer ever, best briquettes ever, best drum smoker ever, best weather you've ever seen in your entire life. He'll take you to the world's best grocery store. He'll take you to the world's best butcher stop over to Tuttle's. You can.
That's because they're in Texas, man.
And I didn't even know you had that on. That's funny. Had no idea.
My sister lives in Texas. She's the same way.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. It was actually, he sent me a video today of this Texan, like Texans when they stand outside their grocery store, or the best grocery store ever, and it's a parking lot, like crying while he's looking at the HEB. Man, it was something. It was something. But,
yeah, I'm just proud of my country. I mean, my state.
Hey, I'm from Southwest Louisiana, man. I've lived. I mean, Texas ain't shit to me. East Texas is like the neighbors.
That means you're half French and you're willing to throw in the towel at any given situation. That's what any adversity. That's what that means.
Yeah, I would never known. You never called us couillons.
I can make coubillon though. And sauce pecan and etouffee and gumbo. So
hell yeah.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
I won't turn that down. Tell you what.
Yeah, I even make tamales. Hey, tamales.
Yeah,
that's right.
I would like to learn how to make.
I love tamales, man. They're just so much
work. That's a damn job right there. So when you do it, you just got to be all in and freaking do it and get your 10 or 12 dozen done at a damn time, because it's a lot of work to make tamales.
That's Mexican food usually takes it's a labor of love, But
every time you thaw them bitches out from the vacuum seal package and you eat them, you have yourself. I mean,
yeah. So when it comes to tamales, it's a family thing, and you grow like a promotion. When you're a little kid, like your job was to roll it, and you get old enough, and your job is to fill it, and you get older. Your job is to prep the meat. And then when you get older, you're the ones, you ever look at YouTube, right? And you're looking at people make tamales, and you see like the Hispanic tradition, you'll see the whole family. Pay attention to who's throwing the masa, right? The masa. I don't know what it is called in English.
But it's the masa, man. That's what you put it into, man.
When they got the corn husk and you watch who's throwing the masa, it's the oldest person. It's grandma, grandpa.
See, my family, I didn't learn it like that. I grew up eating them, man, and I wanted to learn how to make them. So that's a difference, because my grandma didn't cook no fucking tamales. I had to go to the tamale shop to get a tamale, but it was the best in town. And then next thing you know, I said, hell, I can do this, man. And I made a pan and everything so I could steam like 54 tamales at a time, you know?
Yeah.
I have some. There's a lot of stuff that I want to learn how to do. There's like around here, there's a big Polish community, and I know one guy. He makes pierogies every year, but they do it in such a mass amount, and I would love to go down there. And it's his like old family recipe from like down on the Ohio River in the old steel towns, and like I would really enjoy. You know,
I love pierogies.
And like Masshole says, if you can roll a good blunt, you can roll a good pierogi. I mean, that's just facts. I mean,
that seems like an Ohio thing, pierogies. You know, I mean, really.
Yeah, it's a Pittsburgh. It's a Pittsburgh Cleveland both thing. Like they're really big in both That's what's funny is like Cleveland and Pittsburgh hate each other, but they have literally the same exact food. They all like argue over Permani Brothers, and it's like
and sausages and pierogies.
Yeah, literally Cleveland is known for like brats, sausages, kielbasis, knockwurst, like because up there you got German, Polish, Czechoslovakian, you got Ukrainian.
We had that in Texas.
Yeah, you got all kinds of shit up there in Polish.
You know what you have in Texas?
I'm not trying to steal his thunder. I'm not trying to steal his thunder. I'm agreeing with what the food he's talking about. It's good stuff.
Yeah, you're actually Nombre is actually right because
they landed in Galveston and then they spread out from there. So once you get kind of like a little bit south of Galveston and all that,
it's a tourist town, man.
It's actually funny. Before I ever met any of you guys, I'm a little bit of a book nerd, especially on like old sports nonfiction. There's a baseball player out of Texas called Roger Hornsby. You probably know him, South Texas. I
went to school with a Hornsby,
and his whole this guy, he's out. I'll mute your ass. Try me. But no, like he was a German. He was of the descendant of a child of a German family, immigrant family, and there was actually a lot of German influence early on in Texas when it became an American state. A lot of Germans went down looking for a new life, and so yeah, you're actually right, Nombre. Everyone thinks that like it's just all like fajitas, burritos, and tacos down there, but really, there's some really good shit. Doobie, come on, man. Now we're just celebrating it. It's interesting. I find that shit fascinating, man. I love hearing a lot about a lot, So.
Oh, we gotta take a drink. The screen went off again.
Oh no!
Oh snap!
Cheers.
Oh, man.
This all-nighter's shaping up to be a real doozy.
No, man, hey, I'll be right there with you, bro.
Hey, looks like we're all going to Tina's. I love to eat and make tamales, but hubby doesn't like them, so I end up with 50 in my freezer. Sign me up. I'll take all 50 of them things.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dozens.
That's a lot of dozens. That's 4. I know that's not. Well, in Texas, that's probably like 3 because everything's bigger in Texas. So it's like 16 to a dozen. A Texas dozen's like 18.
Wait a minute. She said she made like 50 tamales or 50 dozen because we make them by the dozen here.
She just does 50. She does American math or just 50, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20.
The math is still the same.
I think Grubbs is. I think smoke. Did Doobie smoke?
Yeah.
Did Doobie smoke triple?
Yes.
Talking about smell-o-vision. Do we have smell-o-vision on the Dude Network?
Oh man.
Dude Network.
Everybody.
I'm being fresh.
Oh man. I hope this is everybody. We got our birthday guest in the waiting room.
Shaybo's coming on.
Shaybo is coming on. Shotgun Shaybo. He's a man. He's a myth. He's a freak of human nature. And when God made us all, he made this guy just a little bit different. Because he said, this guy's going to go on to achieve great things in life, and I want to give him the tools to make it happen. He was on CMT. Damn it. Season 5 with Stone Cold. He's drank moonshine with Stone Cold. He's shotgun beers with Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
He I don't even know. He doesn't even need a freaking introduction. It's his birthday weekend, fellas, and we're so happy to do that with him. Mr. Shotgun Shaybo. How we living, sir?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, nothing much. Sitting here with my old lady and hanging out with some friends. Is that Grub?
It is Grub.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Grub. My dude, all about Cajun cooking. How we doing? Go ahead, throw me some possum.
Hey,
Go ahead and throw me some possum in the slow cooker.
There we
hey,
go.
I can tell you how to do that, man. And we can even do it in a fast cooker if you got a hankering. You know what I'm saying? So,
Shit,
I got about gravy and potatoes.
You damn right. I got a pressure cooker up here waiting on it.
All right, hey, Masshole says he wants the shotgun with Hank, so I want to make this happen.
Yeah, get Masshole on here. We haven't had Masshole on.
Y'all go ahead and commence. I'm inviting more people to the party here. Hang on.
Hey, Grub, I was with you all the way on Netflix, brother.
Man, I appreciate the support, man. 100%. I ain't lying to you.
Hey, think about it is I want some squirrel and dumplings.
We can do. I know how to do that shit. Hey, I'll be in Louisiana. I'm coming down in November.
Well, I'm right. You know where Bowling Green, Kentucky is?
Oh yeah. You're on the other side of the country, but hell, I'm still here. You know.
Shit, I'm just straight up 65.
I know, but I ain't. And you can just come down here and get some barbecue anytime you give me a heads up, man. I'll hook you up. I'm telling you, 100%.
Hey, where are you located at?
North Georgia, North Carolina, Georgia border. Boom.
Boom. On like Donkey Kong.
3 hours away.
I don't like Donkey Kong.
Oh, hey, this dude network meetup is materializing before our eyes. You know?
I don't know about you boys, but I'm ready to get this weekend started off right.
Oh, hang on, hey,
Shaybo, glad to meet you, brother.
We do have another member of the Dude Network that's Masshole, check your inbox. It's supposed to be on there. So
James, you ain't hopping off, are you?
No, hell no. No, we got another guy wanting a shotgun with us. But if you want to do another one, by all means, do it. Do what you do. I don't know how many you got in you.
He took a deep breath. He's like, okay.
Well, shit, what are you talking about? I'm ready to rock his shit like it's 1994. Come on.
That was the first time I got drunk.
I'm about to drink liquor.
He said this is the first time I got drunk.
Yeah. That's I'm ready though, man. I'm ready.
All right, hold on, wait. I gotta make my hole. Hold on.
It's still daylight where you're at, dude. It's still daylight.
Yeah,
needs to hurry up.
Like 8:30.
No, I can't do that.
Hello, lady.
Hello, lady. Jugging no, I ain't jugging
nice
shit. I ain't chugging shit, but I'll have a sip.
That was the queen. Well, that was the queen of the castle. All right.
I would do a shotgun, you know?
Are y'all gonna race? I got $30 on Tony being last.
Oh man.
It's like a damn job or something. What the fuck?
It's a science, Grub.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, seriously. Hey, Grub, look, you see this. You ready? Boys, you ready?
Three.
I ain't got no cans of beer. Shit.
2, 1.
Oh, I lost $30. So I was gonna tell you, Shaybo, you should have had 2 ready so you could do 2 in a row.
Did I win?
That's some crazy.
He said, "Did I win?"
Damn. Yeah. I farted just thinking about that shit. And it was like,
did he just say I just farted?
Thinking about that shit. Yeah, drinking so much that I couldn't burst because I was drinking them. Hell.
He said my acid reflux and fucking. He said I didn't take my Tums. My IBS just acted up.
Last time I saw Night Train Shotgun puke. Yep. That used to be me. I used to not be able to chug it all.
Hey, think about it is, Tony. You ready?
I'm ready.
Come on now. Where you at? Where you at?
Where you at? Where you at?
Cheers, brother.
Hey, cheers to you too.
Hey, happy birthday, Shaybo.
Happy birthday. Appreciate it.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hey, Grub, same here. Same here. Like, no shit. I loved watching you on Netflix, dude. That, like, you were like, no joke, because my grandfather is diabetic and he has to watch his sodium and his sugar a whole lot, and I have to help him keep up with it. You was very, very underestimated, in my opinion.
Well, I appreciate the love, man. I really do, man. I just doing me, you know.
Yep. Anytime I do a Boston butt, do you know when I smoke a Boston butt, I literally do a Boston butt just in a brine, just pickle juice. Let it sit for a day, and then I smoke it, which usually all the sodium comes out. You know, just tenderizes.
Pickle juice is great, man. It breaks
I don't. Just for Papaw, just for my grandfather. And then still comes out just as good.
Hell yeah. Hey,
my pleasure, man.
Still welcome. Masshole, get your ass on here. You can shotgun one anyway. So, hey, you got to meet Masshole, Shaybo. He's straight out of Boston area, man. I
was going to tell Shaybo to get 2 shotguns ready so he could have done 2 while you were doing the one. That would have been epic.
I couldn't have done.
Oh wait, this is a full beer. I just cracked it. I ain't took a drink yet. Y'all seen it?
Yeah. You just popped the top. I'm ready.
Oh Jesus! Look at that technique.
What the fuck just happened?
Who needs a shotgun?
What the fuck?
Who needs a bleeder hole?
Yeah. Like, can you do the tornado?
You know, I feel like we're officially
that hurt. Hey, look, straight up. I'm the last one. I'm the last one that had to go pee. And I'm the oldest one. Y'all done went and peed already and walked off the set for a minute to go pee.
I did not. I was trying to find the whiskey glass. And
I ain't gonna lie, boys. That hurt a little bit.
Well, I just saw him go blank, and I'm like, where the fuck did they go? You know what I mean? Oh, shit, I gotta go pee.
That right there, like I said before, hair lip Geronimo.
Yeah, that was an aggressive approach. We respect your commitment and your sacrifice of your body and your esophagus for the show.
It's all about being part of the Dude Network, man.
Yeah.
Damn right about that.
Hey, we need to get this dude. Hey, Shaybo, I need your address. We're getting you a hat and some stickers this week, bro.
Yeah, man, getting hooked up.
Hey, I can definitely text you.
Yep. Just send it. Let's not. We get it. I'm sure you get enough stuff about your extended car warranty. Won't put it out
there. Oh, really? Really? Is it really that bad? Oh, are you kidding me? No joke. Hey, you ever get them phone calls? You want to sit there and fuck with them a little bit?
Yeah.
Be like, oh, really? I'm so sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I upgraded my address to 2433 fucking Drive.
You ever give them the address to the White House?
Hey, do you know what's funny about that? You can actually get in trouble for that.
Yeah, that's why I've never done it.
Greg Abbott did it, so fuck it.
Davey, what are you doing?
Man, I'm just chilling, man.
Trying to get all everybody dizzy.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's trying to get everybody dizzy.
Yeah, good for a good
God damn, how much did you drink before
sickness per show?
How much did you drink before the channel?
Oh man. It's not about how much you drink. It's about how much you smoke.
That's what I say, yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean? Like, how many? He's like, how much you drink? He's like, I don't know. How many pots have you smoking? Oh shit!
All right, James Grubbs.
That's me. Yeah.
All right. So Papa likes brisket, but he can't absorb so much sodium. How do I need to do it?
Okay, I'll be straight up, man. You ain't talking about absorbing the sodium. If you use it to cure the meat in the first place, to rub it to where you cook it, it ain't gonna be in the meat when he's eating it. Honestly, it's gonna break down. It's gonna be so small when it comes down to it. It won't fucking matter. But you need salt, pepper, garlic, equal amount, straight up. Rub the brisket both sides of it. And then if you're hot and fast, you do what you do. Your main goal is trying to get
low and slow, baby.
You could always go like pepper, garlic, onion, and just do a little dash of salt.
Yeah.
Well, Papa's pushing 86 on me.
That's all, that's all I'm done telling you is the straight up way I would do a brisket flat out by itself to cook it and impress somebody. But, you still got to cook to a certain feel of the meat and shit. Hell, I mean, you can't just say, well, I'll cook it to 180 and then 220 or whatever it is and be done. It's a feel thing, man. But I would say rub it with salt, pepper, and garlic, and cook if you know how to cook a brisket.
Like I said, watch you on Netflix. Like your opinion.
There we go. We've been drinking moonshine.
Yeah,
the shine's flowing. And I
well, personally, look, man, if it's my brisket, I'm cooking one next week for a guy, so I'm going to go to like 250, 275 degrees for 8 or 10 hours, and then I'm going to finish it off, and I'm going to kick it up to about 325 degrees.
Which reminds me, anybody on here ever heard of Poor Man Burn Ends?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Chuck Brisket, baby. Come on.
Do it all the time.
Network. There is no.
No, I'm talking about Poor Man Burn Ends is smoke, like seriously, take bologna and cube it up like burn ends.
Oh shit!
I've seen that done.
No,
that's different.
That's not. Yeah.
Cook It Outside did that.
Yeah. No, I ain't done that one.
No, I'm still haven't done regular burn ends yet. To be honest.
Poor Man burn ends to me.
Take a roll of bologna, slice it down the middle, and you cube it up just like burn ends. Throw it in a shallow aluminum pan on the smoker, uncovered. Let it roll. After an hour, pull it off. Sit there and do it in mustard, brown sugar, a little apple cider vinegar. Shit. Let it roll for about another 4 hours. Then you add your barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Which my stepdad makes barbecue sauce, but I ain't gonna get into that. You're talking about some good shit.
Yeah. Dude, there's nothing. I love all the sauce companies I work with, but there's nothing better than making up your own batch of some small batch sauce, man.
Which, Tony, I told you, still to this day, I don't know that fucker's. Sorry, didn't mean to. I still don't know that fucker's recipe, but it is badass. It's vinegar base, And I don't know what the hell he does.
Sons of bitches. People take it. Hey, some people take it to the grave, man. Some people take it to the grave.
You damn right about that.
Good. Hey, good for them though. So hey, what kind of wood? That was a good question from Bill McMurdy here, real quick. What kind of wood does everybody like to smoke with? I personally like oak cherry. That's what's available around me. I'm pretty good with that. But tonight I'm smoking exclusively with pear tree wood, so that'll be kind of cool. Yeah, I feel like not too many people like a big pile of pear split up.
Oh, you get pear tree?
Yeah, Preston Elmore. Shout out Preston. Thanks for giving me a whole pear tree cut down. He's like, yeah, I think this stuff's like deserves a better life than just getting thrown in firewood. So if you want to come get this pear tree, come get it. And I was like, done. Yeah, it's got a lot of the sugary stuff in it, just like applewood. It's pretty similar to applewood. But Doobie, I know you're a pecan guy.
I mean, I like hickory, but I'm stuck with pecan because I'm in New Mexico. So, but my goal, hopefully, when I get busier, I'm gonna get a little trailer just to go pick up wood with, and then go drive out to Texas.
Hey, I rock hickory all day long.
Yeah,
red oak, white oak, hickory. That's what I rock all day long.
Yeah, I was about to say, here in Kentucky, I'll rock white oak and fucking hickory all day long.
Hickory,
yeah. It's what I got, man. I mean, it's where I live. It's the wood where I live, So every year we have storms, man. Trees come down, and I stack the shit up, man, because it's natural wood. I mean,
well, hell, far on the backside of the farm, Rupp, you can. Hell, far we had a big hickory laid down. I had to sit there and cut some bitch up and run the fucking fence line again.
Yeah, hey, I've been there.
Yeah.
Hey, better than having to run.
Hey, hickory burns hot. When you burn in reverse flow, I reverse flow my wood chunks, my logs. So it burns hot. Red oak burns hot. White oak don't burn as hot. So it's a mixture. You do what you do. You learn how to. It's all about fire management with it. But straight up hickory and red oak will burn hotter than a lot of the other woods will. And you just learned. That's what. That's how. I cooked 16 freaking butts on my damn cabinet smoker the other day, 5.5 hours, and they were done. Red oak and hickory.
What recipe is that? Because I got to do that tonight.
Well, how far we have
that'd be great.
Had the white oak and stuff like that. What was it? I gave 4 ricks to my stepdad. He said, "You got any more?" And I said, "Well, how far? Come over across the fence line on the farm. You can have it." He said, "You split it for me," and I said, "Hell yeah, I split it." He said, "Well, we need it for Thanksgiving. We need it for Christmas." He said it burns hot, more or less. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. And the question, Jay Regular, how does cherry burn? Cherry is a hardwood. Anything hardwood will burn really hot. Maple will burn hot. It won't burn as hot as oak, but still, if you're using raw cherry, and it burns. Yeah, it burns pretty hot and holds its flame because it's a pretty dense wood. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, that pear tree that I'm cooking tonight, I mean, it's really freaking dense wood too, so a little bit goes a long way with that stuff, so I'm pretty stoked on that. So, yeah.
Have you boys seen the Rotel, what is it? Rotel beef dogs.
I love Rotel. I am like the Rotel master, and I have not heard of this recipe.
Yeah, I don't know that.
It's an all beef dog. It's an all beef dog on a smoker and smoked Rotel.
Ooh, smoked Rotel. Interesting.
Smoked. It's a Rotel dog. And apparently it's something. I seen it on, Old lady got me into TikTok. I seen it on the TikTok.
I know, like really quick and easy chili dog recipe with Rotel. Oh man.
Yeah, I get just wolf chili.
Yeah, you get a can of Rotel, can of wolf chili, and some Velveeta.
I literally buy Rotel by
Grub done left us.
Oh, he had to go to the pisser.
I think his 60-year-old bladder kind of kicked in there, so he'll be back.
Speaking of, I gotta go get keys to the brewery here in a minute, so I'm probably gonna split and go do what I gotta do. But I'll be on next week for sure. You know.
Doobie, anything to Shaybo? Anything you'd like to say to Shaybo?
Hey man, super stoked to have you on, man. Happy birthday!
Hope thank you, brother. I thank y'all for having me on here. I'm more than pleased. I'm sorry. I got dogs.
Dude, dogs, cats here. Hey, what kind of dog is it? What kind of dog?
Healer.
There.
My Canyon.
Oh, he got an American dog.
My Canyon.
Oh man.
How old did you turn
up now? My bad, man. I got your dogs all fired up.
Oh no.
Then here's my Lucy Lynn. Come here, Lucy. Come here. Oh, she's laying on her
she's
belly.
like, scratch my belly. Yeah.
She's laying on her belly right now. She's like, scratch my belly. But I've got a registered white lab, and then there's Canyon. He is a healer and come here. Can. Come on. Can. There we go. There's my boy. Come here.
Oh yeah.
He is a German Shepherd healer mix.
He's so American, he don't even know what to do with himself.
Oh, you talking about one badass dog right there? Like no shit. If I say sit,
I love it.
Right there, he's on it.
Shaybo,
he's on it.
Like we were telling you, like I was telling you this past week, man. Like you are officially welcome to come on any damn show, any Friday night. We do this every Friday night at 9 to 10. You just tell me when the hell you want to come on.
As a matter of fact, it's 9:43. So what time would it be for y'all to get on?
9:43 Texas time.
Yeah. You're on Texas time, not Kentucky time. You're on Texas time, according to Nombre. Yeah, your time does not matter. You just based off Texas, and then Texas it's 9:43, which is you. I'm on the
Central
East
time.
Grub, so it's 10. No, it's Texas time. 10:43 on Eastern time.
Oh man!
Hey, Nombre up here's from Texas, dude, and everything's like down in Texas. Well, down in Texas, like in Texas. So it's no longer Central time.
Hey, thing about it is, they're just now. I talked to my my feller right up here at the. I ain't gonna say it on here, but my fella right up yonder at the liquor store.
Okay. Got 10-4.
You know what I'm saying.
We just lost that demographic. Hey, gone.
Yeah, you know. But anyway,
the Indian with a dot, not the feather.
Yes.
No, if they can come again, that one.
Most populated country. Grubs is
anyway.
Grubs' camera was allergic to that reaction.
Oh shit! But FR,
we got to pimp down.
He's finally. I asked him to bring me some Broken Skull IPAs up here, so next week he should have them.
Oh, nice! Hey, that's your boy, Stone Cold.
Yep, I ain't never had one yet.
Nombre didn't like it. So apparently not everything that it must be made outside of Texas, or it would have been awesome.
That's correct.
That is correct.
California.
Oh man.
Oh, it's made in California? Okay. So it's made with soy. That was the problem.
Yeah, this fucking earthquake needs to happen a little sooner.
They
were soy.
Hombre, what's happening? It just happened. Did he just wish the whole state to fall off the face of the earth? I think that just happened.
Just kidding. Man. Just kidding.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Should be. Seriously.
I got to split, guys.
In my opinion, should be made with bacon grease.
See ya.
What? What's going on? What the
Doobie's got to go. He's cooking barbecue tomorrow. He's got to go.
Oh, hell.
Grub's going number 2. Oh, God.
You know what's funny? I remember getting in trouble with my old lady, too.
Got in trouble?
In trouble with my old lady, too.
He's currently like 4 hours away from her, so I don't think that's the case right now. So, but yeah.
Watch this. Watch this. You want to say something funny? Hey, baby. Olivia.
This is funny.
Hey, come here.
This is really how it happens. She's not paying attention to him.
Oh, no. Mama. Oh, no. I said mama. Watch this. Come here, mama. Shut that. Come on.
Buckle.
That's right. Hey, what you got?
Don't touch my drink.
That's right. What do you think about it, huh?
What?
I think you can chug a beer.
My bad. I don't know what the hell.
You need a shotgun and beer? Mm-hmm. It's going to be terrible.
It don't matter if it's terrible.
I mean, I will, but it's going to be terrible.
I'm the king, you the queen. You got to do it.
Yeah, hey, we do have someone. Hey, we do have someone that said requested this, ma'am. So you are on the gun to make this happen. Sorry, it's you got to get the people what they want.
Got to give the people what they want. All right.
Give me a Bush Light.
Yes, ma'am.
What time is it? Time for school.
You want to see 2 girls shotgun?
What?
Do that.
I like shotgun my beer.
Come on, Gloria.
I can't shotgun a beer.
All of a sudden, our views start going up.
I'm not shotgunning a beer.
All right, open it.
Why do we need to open this?
Where's the?
How you doing, babe? Yeah. Did you send that picture? Was of your? Is that a? Yikes!
Not loving life right now.
I'm so sorry.
Lord have mercy! I gotta sit there and take it.
Does she shotgun as fast as you do?
Huh?
She shotguns fast as you do?
You damn right she got.
No.
No, look.
No.
That's full Bush Light. Ain't no holes in the bottom of it.
It's gonna be like 20 seconds, but I'll try.
I'm the king. She's the queen. So go ahead. Let's see what you got.
I gotta make him win somehow.
Oh!
I remember those days.
She definitely missed the air bubble. She definitely missed We lost
She just splooged the whole screen.
We need to make sure he's okay.
What did I? You took everything I taught you. Took it out the fucking door. Fuck it. Oh wait, 1, 2, and 3. I gotta wipe the screen down. Oh
it was blessed. That screen was blessed. That's what happened.
How's that? All right, she's got a hole. There we go. Oh wait.
No.
There you go.
That's it. Oh, we on the big screen. Anything that you do, they can see.
On a big level.
So you got it.
Look up.
Yeah.
That's a nice. Hey, that's a good. It looks good. That looks good.
Don't tilt it till you fucking drink it, you idiot.
Saying, I'm not the queen. You're the king. I'm just the apprentice.
Yeah. Apprenticeship is in session.
Yeah. In other words, she said the teacher's not very good.
Yep. Hey.
It went up my nose. Look how big the hole is.
Hey.
That's what she said.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, look at that tenacity. She's like, I'm not a quitter. I love it.
You know what's funny? I'll smack that ass and take it every day of the week. She tried.
That's right. A for effort. A for
Watch
effort.
this. Watch this. Because Daddy will pick it up.
Oh, big screen.
Hey, Josh, give me that towel. Got some spillage on the foot here.
On your foot.
I'm gonna take my dog. And I said,
God damn, that son of a bitch is about bigger than me.
Tori was the only one who thought that was funny.
Literally, the whole tractor tire is now a hole. That takes respect. Right there.
You like drop that diesel out of that tractor.
Drop the oil pan. Drop that oil.
Ready? 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
No. Don't even count the 3. Don't disrespect the man, Nombre.
It was 2.5. I didn't say 3.
No, you got the 3. That was rude. You know.
I didn't finish the 1,000 part.
All I'm saying is, if he was doing that in Dallas, you wouldn't have went to 3.
Hey, that's good.
He's on Texas time.
That's right.
Dude, we love you, man. Dude, you're going to have the best birthday ever. I feel it.
How old are you turning?
I feel like I'm talking a little sideways and shit like that because I've been drinking.
Yeah,
happens. Because you're from Kentucky.
Hell far. Well, I've been drinking since, as a matter of fact, 11 o'clock this morning.
Oh, damn. If you don't drink in the morning, you're not drinking all day. That's right.
It's never too early if you don't stop. That's what I always say.
Yeah, hold on, I'm going to scoot you out. My friends surprised me. They said, no. You're going to golf. You're going to golf in the right attire. They
Look at you.
New Callaway shoes.
Oh.
Do the stinky leg.
You
Do
would
the
totally
stinky
nail
leg.
this right. You would totally pass the.
Oh, wait.
Totally pass it.
I thought you were dancing.
Got me a new shirt, new hat, the whole 9 yards. Let me go ahead and tell you, I feel like I'm damn near Tiger Woods.
Oh, you're better than you're cooler than that.
Like no shit. I feel like I'm on cloud 9, son. Go ahead and get a 350-yard fucking drive.
You hit that
another 5 foot.
You hit that guy. He shouldn't have been standing there.
Shit.
So, hey, big plans for the weekend, Shaybo. What are you gonna do the rest of the weekend, bud?
The rest of the weekend, hell far. Shotgun beer, eat good barbecue, and
drink more beer.
Hopefully, stay the fuck out of jail.
Hey. That's basically the Dude Network Bible right there. I mean, you just
that's right.
Hey,
have fun, eat good, and stay the fuck out of jail.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you get all 3 of them happen on the same day. We call that a win. We call that a win.
Wait, got a question, guys. Can I bring one of my friends that actually just got out of jail for that?
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, bring
We're all
your
about second
fucking
chance
ass over here. Come on. No, Josh, come on. Josh, come here. Just bring your ass here.
Masso.
Look, his birthday was 2 days ago.
I spit that motherfucker in the cell too. And I'm out on bond and I'm not drinking tonight. So that's the conditional release.
He spent his birthday in a fucking jail cell.
Hey, at least you got 3 meals.
Hey, 3 meals in a cot. You
3
good?
meals in a cot, baby.
I'll shotgun a non-alcoholic beer with you.
A non-alcohol.
Yeah. This one's non-alcoholic right here.
Hey, they have non-alcoholic IPAs out and stuff now. It's pretty good.
Hold on, wait. He thinks he can out shotgun me. Hold on.
Mine's not.
No. Oh, he's got a.
It's non-alcoholic. Hold on.
He gets a 16. He gets a 16.
It looks non-alcoholic.
And those boots are sharp, though.
All right, Bo. Oh.
Watching a guy break probation.
God dang, that team. That's those guys are in the league.
Oh, he wants another one. Shaybo wants another one.
You gotta catch it like Stone Cold.
That was like a 3. Hell yeah, that was like a 3. That was a 3 Mississippi. That was a 3 Mississippi.
Yeah, that's faster than me. That's all I
know. Oh
know.
yeah, definitely cooler than me. I feel like after because I even fair watching this guy do it though. You know what I mean?
I think we're on to like the beer chugging contest. Like they have like Nathan's hot dog on the 4th. On Labor Day, we can have beer shotgun.
Luckily, we got the Joey Chestnut of shotgunning.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut. Watch out.
We can make it a contest. Whoever beats Shaybo wins $100, and we know we'd never give anybody.
Well, hell's that?
He's gonna chug a bottle.
Well, we have cans.
Is that a straw? Yes. Who asked? Someone asked about the bottle. Watch this technique.
Reverend Mike, because Reverend Mike knows everything about everything.
There you go. He got the breather tube. The breather tube.
1, 2, 3.
Where does it go?
Oh, hey, Massel's got a point. Wildest Dude Network show ever. We've definitely finally. I feel like we've finally reached. Oh boy. Oh. Welcome home, fella. That's what Massel. Oh shit. How much? Hey, who wants to bet that Shaybo hit that golf ball 500 yards today? This dude's a racehorse. Hey, he's also a cross country runner. If he's starting at 11 o'clock, I defer that. I disagree. I disagree, Massel.
My first check for being on the radio.
Excuse me.
So my first
Damn, I sit down and it fucking come up.
Yeah.
Let's get it, boys. It's the weekend. Let's go. The weekends. Boy.
Yeah. How old did you turn? Or how old are you going to turn? Or how are you going to be?
28.
20. That's right.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I love it. Shaybo.
Yes, sir.
Next week, we're going to have Tina on.
Do what?
Next week, we're going to have Tina on.
Really?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So does that mean you're in?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Love to ask her about when it comes to well.
Where's she at? Look at that kitty, bro.
My stepdad knows how to cook a whole hog.
Oh yeah.
But I love her opinion.
She does teach
how to cook a good hog, if that makes any sense.
Well, actually, that's the one thing that she has a barbecue class on her house for is whole hog barbecue cooking. So that's actually going to be a good conversation for you, Shaybo.
I'm down for it.
There we go. That's what she's actually known for is hog. Hey, Nombre did one on an open fire a few weeks ago on the cross, man. Like it was Jesus himself. Sorry, Nombre. Pig probably didn't deserve that.
It was good. Good, juicy, and tender.
Oh, yeah. That's what I said.
Good, juicy, and tender. That's all that matters.
That's a goddamn country song right there.
That's right. Shaybo, you going to go golfing again this weekend since you got all the gear now?
As a matter of fact, hey, Mom. Come here.
Mirror. She's a mirror.
No, I think I'm gonna chill out with Mama Bear.
There we go. Hey, Mama Bear's a big winner this weekend. She gets Shaybo birthday. All right. Good for you.
Hey, no shit. Because we got all of our friends right here in the house right now, and we're going to go out and have a few drinks and enjoy ourselves.
There you go. Well, hey, man, we're going to let you guys go and enjoy your weekend. Happy freaking birthday, Shaybo. We even did a shotgun for you, bud. I ain't done shotgun since Nom, so there we
go. Hat off to y'all. Hey. Y'all be careful, enjoy yourselves, and please be careful.
Hey, Shaybo, we'll see you next Friday, brother. Be safe tonight. Have a good time. We appreciate the absolute fuck out of you, brother. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Be good. Be good at it.
Appreciate you.
Hey, thing about it is, be good or be good at it. Shit, I've been good at it since, 2013? Y'all be careful. Hey, thing about it is, y'all be careful. Stay safe. Be careful. Y'all need anything? Hey, you got my number?
I got you. Hey, we're going to get you a hat and some stickers, bro. I got you, man. Trust me, I got you.
Yes, sir.
All right, Nombre, appreciate you. Shaybo, appreciate you. Happy birthday, Shaybo. And we will catch you